Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be doing a reading for Zhao Lusi. This was a requested reading, and we're going to focus on if she can conquer or defeat the company that she is a part of. So it seems that lately she has been having problems with the company. And that's nothing new in the entertainment business. Sometimes, some companies don't treat artists the very best. And so it seems that maybe Zhao Lusi is having some issues. So remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that, you may ask? Well, that is because we do not have Zhao Lusi here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards or how I'm interpreting the cards, whether it resonates with her or not, we just don't know for sure. So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt, and without further ado, let's get started on Zhao Lusi's tarot card reading. I have done a few on her, and so we are going to do one focusing on problems with her company. So we're going to see what is going on between Zhao Lusi and the company that she is a part of, or the company that represents, or that she represents or represents her. We got the Queen of Cups. Okay. Let's keep going. With the Two of Swords. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so immediately I got like Golden Child energy with this card popping up, the Queen of Cups. So I'm getting the sense maybe the problem that's going on with Zhao Lusi and the company is that maybe this company is treating her kind of like the Golden Child, the Star Child. The Queen of Cups is a very emotionally in tuned queen. She is very sensitive and she's passionate, and she uses her emotions to really drive her passion, to drive her through success. So I'm getting the sense that Zhao Lusi is a very good and passionate and emotional actress, and the company that she is a part of knows this, and so maybe they are kind of wanting to keep her. Like, I'm noticing this beautiful mermaid holding this cup, and there's these two fishies here, and it's funny that the next card here is the Two of Swords in reverse. So I'm noticing these two fishies. I'm getting the sense that like this would be the company that Zhao Lusi is a part of, and I feel like this is them trying to like keep Zhao Lusi just spinning in circles in this small pool, and they're trying to control her. Maybe it seems that like they know how talented she is and maybe how in demand she is, and maybe other companies or other companies are trying to offer her some more work, and this company is trying to maybe keep her isolated in this bowl. They want to keep her contained, because maybe she's one of the golden children in this company. She's one of the ones that brings in the most revenue or the most attention. So I'm getting the sense here with this Two of Swords also coming in reverse. The Two of Swords normally does talk about good allies and balanced friendships, but there is an imbalance here. Maybe the imbalance is that the company is trying to like give her a lot more work, but it's only like enough work to keep her like sustained and contained in a certain spot. It's not to allow her to grow. And this card does talk about like hidden enemies. Maybe it seems like this company probably gives Zhao Lusi enough work in order for her again to like keep herself well fed, to give her good recognition, and to give her good projects to continue to work towards, but they don't want her to kind of separate with them. With this Two of Swords coming in reverse, twos all talks about pairings, but this coming in reverse, there's a separation here. And I'm getting the sense here there are some hidden enemies within her company. And again, maybe it's they're just trying to keep her contained. And a part of the company because they know how much attention she brings in. That makes me kind of sad, that if this is what's really going on, remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. I'm just going based off of what I know, based off of what the cards mean, and also intuitively what's coming. So let's see. What is something that is holding Zhao Lusi back? What is something that is maybe preventing her to move forward and to progress into the next level, to level up, okay? We got the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, there's an imbalance going on. And let's see. Let's get some unwarranted Ducky advice. Let's draw one card for this imbalance. What is this imbalance about? We got the Ten of Swords, yeah. So there is an imbalance going on here with this Temperance. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius in Western Zodiac, which is a mutable fire sign. So something that's holding Zhao Lusi back, I'm getting the senses there's jealousy involved here within the company. Remember how I said that she's giving like golden child, and they kind of want to contain her. They want to keep her within the company because they're jealous of maybe other companies maybe wanting to work with her, other deals being offered to Zhao Lusi. So that's kind of what I'm seeing is preventing her. There's this imbalance of give and take. Also, Sagittarius in Western Zodiac, they can be known, along with Geminis, they're both known as being the children of the Zodiac. They're very youthful in nature. But sometimes Sagittarius is because they love the limelight, they love the spotlight. Whenever the spotlight is not on them, or they're not, getting as much attention, there is a little bit of jealousy involved. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here is going on with Zhao Lusi that's holding her back, is that maybe other people within the company, hidden enemies, hidden, or like some frenemies, people that pretend to be your friend, but they're really more your enemies, your adversaries. They might be getting a little bit upset at the amount of attention that Zhao Lusi gets. And something that I'm getting the sense for Zhao Lusi is she really needs to free herself from this. The Ten of Swords is a very heavy card. I don't want to say it's bad, but it is one of the more heavy cards in the deck. It probably is the heaviest card in the deck, but this card comes in reverse, and so there is some betrayal that Zhao Lusi has already... Well, how do I want to say this? That she has already experienced within the company. She's already felt betrayed. Maybe she's already felt some kind of like jealousy vibes, where people are kind of talking down about her because of the opportunities she gets, and maybe she is favored, and because she is favored by the company, other actors and actresses within the same company do get a little bit upset. And so something I am seeing for Zhao Lusi is she really does need to try and free herself from this situation. The Ten of Swords does, in reverse, does still talk about being backstabbed, being hurt, but, there is a sense of freedom here. She might have to endure a little bit more of this, like, feeling hurt, feeling betrayed energy, but, like, she doesn't have to stay in this energy if she doesn't want to, and if she feels like it's not conducive, it's not helping her. So something that can really help her out is to really kind of liberate herself of this situation, because it does seem, I am seeing that like the company does treat her well. They do give her jobs, they do give her opportunities and work for her to continue to, pour her emotions and her passions into, but it's just enough work to keep her kind of contained within the company. I don't feel like the company really wants her to grow out and branch out, even though, I wouldn't be surprised if she is getting other job opportunities from other companies, and maybe because of contractual obligations, or maybe feeling like she may betray the company, that she doesn't take on these roles or doesn't take on these job offers. But I feel like the job offers that are being given to her within the company she's a part of, again, it's just enough to keep her kind of swirling around and contained within this bowl, and for them to continue kind of using her as like the golden child, as the one, as like the star actress within the company. So she really should weigh out her options, and maybe, she might feel like she is kind of betraying the company that helped her. But if the company isn't really looking out for her best interest, or maybe, there's some kind of jealousy going on that they're not really handling, and she has maybe mentioned this within the company, maybe it's best for her to really distance herself and separate herself from this. So let's see, if she were to kind of like venture out, do her own thing, maybe go to a different company or take on other jobs that are outside of this company, what is something good for her to look forward to? We got the 7 of coins. Wow. Let's get an oracle card to finish off this video. Pegasus and Chimera. Ooh. Okay, so let's say, hypothetically speaking, if Zhao Lusi were to really kind of distance herself from the company, maybe branch off and do other things, other projects with other companies, there is going to be a little bit of a battle, a little bit of a struggle. But this is actually going to be a good thing, because it's going to show her, her worth. It's going to show her that other people are willing to fight for her, are willing to back her up and back her decisions up. And it's going to help her, learn more skills on how to stand firm on what she has worked towards. Again, I'm getting the sense she's a very immensely talented actress, and because she's immensely talented, maybe the company wants to contain her within the company. And if she were to venture out, I think she's going to learn how resilient she is, and how many people are going to be willing to patiently be on her side, and maybe even vouch for her. I don't want to say fight for her, because fight sometimes can have a negative connotation, but maybe people will vouch for her and support her in her decisions, and maybe actually listen to some creative decisions that she has for maybe characters that she wants to portray or future projects. But yeah, I think that would really help her with her skill building. She does give me a lot of this energy that she's creative and she wants to like refine or gain new skills. But maybe where she's at right now, she's ready to kind of jump out of this bowl, and I'm noticing these fish jumping out. She's ready to jump out of this little like bowl that she's in, that she's being confined by. And I think if she does decide to start taking other roles, maybe start looking for other companies to represent her, I think she will recognize that others are willing to be patient with her, are willing to vouch for her and support her in her decisions. Maybe not in the way that the company that she's with right now is willing to do for her. It just seems like they're giving her enough opportunities to just keep her satisfied with where she is now. That way she doesn't try to go out somewhere and try to look for another company or other companies to work with or other projects to do. So, yeah, it's a little bit disheartening, to see that someone so talented can be... I'm getting the sense there's some manipulation being involved in order to keep her where she is. That way she can continue bringing in revenue for the company and not allowing her to branch out and to expand and to be an even bigger star, like she is meant for. Because I do see that there are other people that are willing to vouch for her. They're willing to support her in whatever she does, and trample over these negative energies that are kind of wanting to just like bite her or keep her down, keep her contained. So let me know what you thought of this reading, if it resonates with what you know of Zhao Lusi and maybe what's going on with her and the company. Again, I could always be interpreting the cards incorrectly, and there could be a chance that, this is wrong. But ultimately, also, we don't know for sure because we do not have Zhao Lusi here to confirm nor deny how I'm interpreting the cards, if it resonates. So, but thank you so much for requesting this video, for watching it. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. It always motivates me to continue making videos. And remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, and financially. Love and respect yourselves and others as best as you can. And as always, stay hydrated. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on another video. Bye!